I've been waiting a long time to interview Mike. So Mike was the longtime editor-in-chief at Automotive Fleet Magazine, and he has been serving in the fleet industry for over 38 years. So some attributes for our friend here: Fleet Hall of Fame inductee, a member of the Global Fleet Hall of Fame, Remarketing Industry Icon Award winner, two-time AFLA president, and multinational industry speaker. And the most important thing is just a longtime friend to me. Mike, we've known each other for over 20 years, and we've watched each other sort of grow in this industry, and we've done some pieces together, and wow, it's just great to have you here. So thanks again for joining us. So Mike, take a few minutes to introduce yourself, share whatever you want the audience to know about you.
Well, I think you did a pretty good introduction there. I have been primarily in the fleet market, but that's not the only industry I covered. A lot of people don't realize that I spent 10 years prior to that working in the computer industry. And that was really a fun time. I enjoyed it and was a little hesitant when I went over to automotive fleet. In fact, at the time that I accepted Ed Bobit's offer, I figured, maybe 2 years max, and then I was going to come back into the computer industry because I didn't have editorial experience. My educational background is journalism, and in the computer industry, very entrepreneurial at the time, so people kind of moved in different places, and I gravitated into sales, not by choice, but I was pushed there. I enjoyed it, really had a good time, and was very effective in sales. But I just thought, the longer I do that, the more I'm going to be pigeonholed as primarily a salesperson. Nothing wrong with that, but my degree was in journalism, and I wanted to do that. So when Ed Bobit called me about this job opening, I thought he was offering me a sales job. And I told him, in essence, I said, thanks, but no thanks. I already have a position similar to what you're talking about there. And he goes, no, I think you misunderstood me. I'm looking for an editor. And I said, well, in that case, then maybe we might have something to talk about. And that's how it started. But I was hesitant in leaving the computer industry. I loved that industry. It was very embryonic at the time. This is, to really date myself. I came in 76, and there was a moniker that people had, to kind of show that there were some of the pioneers there, but they would call themselves 76ers, meaning that it was 76 when they entered the industry. And the industry really got started with an article in Popular Electronics in December of 1975 on how to build a computer. Wow. And that triggered this whole industry. It was the MSI microcomputer. So at that point, I accepted it and just dove into it head first. So I've seen a lot of changes that have happened over the years. And that's essentially my background. It's really just two industries, computer industry and likewise the fleet industry.
Well, I'm not surprised to find you basically retiring from the fleet industry because, Mike, I feel like everybody I've talked to, once we get into fleet, we never leave. So that seems like that's been the case for you as well.